Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss about another topic related to Cobol, where we will understand how we can utilize perform statement with times, or what are the advantage of using perform with times. So to explain each and everything in a simpler way, what we will do, I'll show you one program and we will write the code from scratch and we'll try to understand like how we can use perform statement with times. Those who are not aware, let me tell you that one session is already covered for perform where we just discuss like what is a redirectional statement like perform or go to and how we can use it. So this session is in the continuation of the same where we will just learn the way through which we can use the perform with times. Okay, so let's start. I'm taking option 2 over here for my program which I have already created. Now in this screen you can see we have just noted down some information. I'll explain you what is this. So you can see first of all we have noted down the identification division. Now what is identification division? Identification division is a division which provides the information related to program identity. So whenever you want to mention some program identity related information, in that case you can utilize this identification block. So here you can see, firstly we have noted down the program ID, which is nothing but showing the program name, which is test pgm1. Then we are showcasing the author name, which is Tech Sharmit. Okay, so by adding these two information, you have set the identification division identity. Right now I'm just using these two, but if you want to include like modification date or many other information, then you can use it, but it should be related to only your program identity. Okay, fine. Now if you are not aware like why we have kept this line blank and is this these positions are fixed or not, then maybe you can refer the previous session, because all these sessions are in a proper sequence and each and everything in proper sync. So it would be very easier for you if you follow the playlist from the beginning itself. Okay, all right, so let's move to the next line, which is comment. So here for comment, like you are supposed to put asterisk on the seventh position. So you can see here we just put the asterisk on seventh position, which is showing like how we are which is showing that this line is commented. Okay, and inside this I just put one introductory line, which is perform para and Cobol. Okay, so let's start with the code. So from here we are starting the procedure division, which is nothing but a main area where we declare the main logic. So let's insert few blank line first. So I'll just write here I10. Okay, all right, so let me add some text so line will get included. Yeah, okay, so now what we will do, firstly I'll show you what is the best way to write perform code. Okay, because in last session we just noted down for the demo purpose, right? But was that the correct way? No, it was not. Why? Because there we were using a stop run after the perform, right? So it is not better. Why? Because you notice in the last session as well, like when we are running perform 1, so it automatically runs sorry, when we were running the para 1, it automatically runs the para 2 as well as para 3. But this is not the correct way, right? Because we are supposed to perform only the set of line which we wanted to perform, right? Otherwise we can skip that part. So just to write the code in a better way, what we will do, we will write accordingly. So firstly you can mention here stop run, which is nothing but a line which will terminate the program. Now below to this you can declare your paragraph. So let's declare some paragraph for the demo purpose. So here I'll write para 1, then we'll print display, then you can write para 1, then line 1. Okay, simply close it. After that we will write one more line, just simply copy it, and here we will write para 1 line 2. Likewise, just copy this code 2 times so that we can make para 2 and para 3 as well. So I'm just copying it here, A2 for copy 2. Okay, let's make it para 2 and para 3 here we will change it to para 2, para 2, line 1, line 1, 2 is correct. So para 3, para 3. Okay. So the code is ready. Now, if I run perform para 1 below to this line, so will it perform only para 1 or entire block? Let's make it para 1. Okay. And before that, we can write perform. Okay. So this time if we run the code, it should print only these two lines, okay? Because we don't want to go for para 2, para 3. We just want to print para 1 code. Right now we have just written the display logic, but there could be anything, right? All right, so let's compile it and see what output we are getting from here. So it printed para 1 line 1, para 1 line 2 and end. So this is the perfect code. Why? Because we are just supposed to run para 1 and it is printing only the para 1 related content. Okay, if there are any other line written in between the para 1 and para 2, then it will be processed under this para 1 itself. Okay. All right. Similarly, let's say if you want to run only para 2, so you can simply make it para 2 and it will run and provide you the output for para 2 only. And once this line is executed successfully, it will go for stop run. So let's make it file, compile and call. So para 2 line 1, para 2 line 2 and end. Okay. So this is how it works. Now we will talk about the main topic, which is para with times. What is this? So para with times is mainly used to repeat a particular paragraph for a number of times. For example, let's say I want to repeat the para 1 2 times. So what I can do here, write perform para 1 2 times and then simply terminate it. So what it will do, it will check this line, go for para 1 and then perform it. Then it will see, oh, 2 times, so it will perform 2 times. So in this situation, what would be the output? It would be the like this: para 1 line 1, para 1 line 2, para 1 line 1 and para 1 line 2. So basically it printed the content 2 times. Okay. All right. Similarly, if you want to run it for 5 times, so you can change this value. You can consider it as a n value. Okay. So you can make it as 5. So this time if I call the program, it will run the para 5 times. So 1 2 1 2 1 2 line 1 2 1 2. Okay, let's press F10 to see the output. F10 again. So you can see it prints 5 set, total 5 set. 1 2 3 4 and 5. Why it printed 5? Because we were using the perform 5 times, so that's why it printed 5, and in each set there is 2 line 1 line 2. Clear? So I hope now it is clear that why we are using the perform with para. Now there is one more advantage of using this stop run before the para. Let me show you that. Let's say if you want to run the perform in a sequential manner. So in this situation, what you can do, you can simply write here perform para 1, perform para 1, and then in para 1 you can write perform para 2, perform para 2. Then okay, let's run this. So right now if I call this, you can see para 1 line 1, para 1 line 2, and then automatically it moves to para 2 line 1, para 2 line 2, which is correct because this time we are intended to do this, right? So let me insert one more line here. Okay, similarly, let's say from para 2 you want to run perform para 3, so you can do this, perform para 3. Okay, so what it will do, it will perform the para 3. So let me run this and compile this. So after a compile, you will see it will print para 1 line 1, para 1 line 2, para 2 line 1, para 2 line 2, para 3 line 1, para 3 line 2. Okay, so now I want to ask you one question here. Is it okay if I run para 1 here, or this is the right way to run the program? No, it is not, because if you write here para 1, it will go in the deadlock situation, which means what it will do, it will perform para 1, para 1 will perform para 2, then para 3 will perform para 1, then again para 1 will perform para 2. So where it will end? so there is no end, right? So this is the wrong approach. Never try to write something like this, okay? Because if you call it, you can see para 1 line, 2 lines for para 2, 2 lines for para 3, then again para 1, then again para 2, and it will never end. So this is a infinite condition. So it is always recommended to not write code like this, and you can press shift escape to terminate it forcefully. Okay, so this is the wrong approach. Whenever you are using perform, make sure to provide proper end condition, otherwise it will impact your system as well, because it will go inside a deadlock situation. Clear? If we just remove it, then it is okay, because it will go para 1, then para 1 will perform para 2 will perform para 3, and para 3 will perform only para 3, and it will came out of this condition and go to the stop. Okay, so I hope this session is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.